Best new offline game will always become the game that is really interesting to play and anticipated. Not only has a great gameplay, but the visual graphic is one of the conditions that players are looking for. Most offline games have variation of the game size that will be playable on low-end phones to the higher one. We can especially play the game everywhere we want without any internet connection. Please help this video get 200 likes. Thanks! Top 10 offline games best graphic for Android iOS you must play. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Go Up. Go Up Parkour Game. This is the best only up mobile game, which is it has a complete story and reach a higher challenge. The levels start with an easy jump, but then the object that we step on will getting smaller, which make these offline games become the most challenging game on mobile right now. But actually, we will get a lot of help by a save points, so we don't need to worry about when you're falling down. Seriously, this game is the best offline open world game with a small size just less than 100 MB. Then you will get a high graphic offline game. I really enjoy the game. Music is very relaxing that makes the player will more focus on your way up. We can collect the coin along the way to buy a new characters. Only need to tap the jump button to play this game and make a great prediction of your movement path to land perfectly on the object. Best high graphic offline games for Android iOS. SpiderMan Fanmade. SpiderMan Fanmade. This game was made by an indie developer whose name is Game on Budget. From his name, we already notice if this developer needs support to faster his progress finishing his fan-made game, which or he already has a ton of games that really good in project like GTA 5, but I will tell you about it later. Let us go back into the SpiderMan Fanmade first. The game has a basic Spider-Man skill and features we can enjoy and know, like using a spider web and keep unleashing it repeatedly to explore the whole world way faster, then grab the building to walk through it. We don't have any health point yet, that's why if you are falling down from a higher distance, it's okay. In the future, we can hit the NPC and the enemy we face on, but this all needs more time to make it perfectly done. Best offline game high graphic mobile. Anime School City. Anime School City Life Sim 3D. If you like to play a Sakura school simulator and right now looking for a new school simulator games, then this game would be perfect for you. It has much easier tasks that you can freely read the main mission and submissions. Each time we do a submissions like cooking, showering, then we will gain some EXP little by little. So the best way to level up your level faster is by keeping your submissions into a daily routine. We'll play as a schoolgirls with a nice Japanese uniform. We can use some action to hurt the other students by kicking, block, jump, rolling and crouching. But of course, it needs a lot of work to make the city way more alive, like making some NPC walking through, and we can kill the opponents. Because this offline game is made for a girl, you can dress up your main characters as you want. Best offline anime games for Android iOS. Race Max Pro. Race Max Pro Car Racing. This is the best graphic offline game for mobile in the car racing games genre. The graphics are superb. We'll get a short tutorial, but it's pretty useful in making us better in gameplay. The racing takes place somewhere in many different circuits like on the harbor and city. The key of victory is we must burn out our car in perfect timing by pressing the gas button before we start the race. It will boost your speed significantly. Each time we do some drift, that will increase the nitro gauge faster. Unleash the nitro on the straight track to reach the maximum top speed of your car. We can earn a lot of rewards when we are clearing the race to buy a new car in the shop. Each of the car will have a variety of the car's grade. The higher grade your car is, that means your car will have a higher acceleration and faster in maximum top speed. Best offline game high graphic for Android iOS. GTA 5 Mobile Fanmade. GTA 5 Mobile Fanmade. This game was made by the same developer of SpiderMan Fanmade, which is Game on Budget. I really love how detailed the indie developer works. It's pretty detailed and he improved the character's control, especially on aiming the target with the guns. We can pick 4 different types of gun freely in unlimited ammo. We can lock the NPC around the city, but the number of them is really limited at all. Some of the NPC will be approaching you and come closer at you, but we can easily make a distance to shut them up. This offline game doesn't have any quest. We only play it randomly and freely. Get in the car to explore the area, but then I noticed it has a very short view distance. Hopefully the developer will make a setting mode to increase the view distance further. Best graphic games offline for Android iOS. Bearknuckle Boxing. Bearknuckle Boxing. This is the best offline game high graphic for mobile. If you like a fighting game that's pretty much looks like UFC, but this is not the official one. Some of the characters had a similarity to Conor McGregor. The gameplay is we will fight one by one and navigate the game with a joystick. Every action punch you do depends on the directions you made, like left, right, up and down. We need a high concentration while in combat to anticipate the enemy's punch by a dodge or block. The block button will give a 0 damage to us, but it will break if we get the hit 2 times. Try to dodge his attack so the enemies will not get any points count. The skill will appear and be able to unleash. It will deal way bigger damage than the basic punch. There are 2 options for the game modes, which are 1-by-1 fighting and brawl fighting. So if you want to play in chaotic gameplay, then try the brawl one. Best offline game high graphic for Android iOS. Derby King. Derby King. This offline game is pretty addictive. It's not a common game, but it will show you a reckless and merciless games. We'll play as a car that will crash our car with the other cars, even though the game is offline, and we will play with bots, but his level is really insane. Sometimes you will get locked by many cars at the same time from any directions. The more you get hit, the more damage your car will be broken. Be careful when your car gets into a critical condition because it will explode. The best strategy to win the game is make sure to maintain it into a safer position and get in combat in the last moment, because the car that can survive will be the winner as the last car standing. Overall, I love how the ragdoll physics is really realistic. You also can play in a different mode for crashing mode or racing mode and lead the top position to win the race. The best offline high graphic games for Android iOS. 9 Nights. 9 Nights. This game is truly magnificent for mobile game action RPG offline. It has so many action movements that I really love to see. In fact, each time we kill the boss, then we will learn one new skill. That's why this game is getting exciting and never gets bored. Honestly, when I play it, I have died many times because the obstacle is really difficult and hardcore. Luckily, we will get so close to saving the progress area. So, even if we die several times, we will reach the main point way faster. Most of the enemy has a very strong durability, especially the boss one. He is pretty tough and will deal way bigger damage when he is on the rage mode. I bet you will die multiple times. The one thing you must do is, you must master each skill you have, because it will determine your prediction time while attacking and dodging. Best action RPG offline games for Android iOS. Star Sky Premium. Star Sky Premium. It has a very unique game base. Just imagine we can travel into a different planet and get the resources and hunt the monster. Each of the planets will have a different level of difficulty and a different level of loot material, which is this game will have a combination of survival and action RPG games. We can build our home base but needs ton of material which we can collect by chopping down the trees and getting some stones. We just need one tools to get those materials, which is really simple. Make sure you focus on the character's hunger and water to keep your hero alive and survive. The combat battle of Star Sky is action RPG. We will face a huge Kratos monster. Even his eyes is pretty wide, but we cannot underestimate his massive damage and acceleration speed. Use our gun to deal damage from a distance. Best graphic offline RPG games for Android iOS. Turbo Tornado. Turbo Tornado Open World Race. As the game name, it has an open world racing game base. We can explore the night metropolitan city that's full of neon colors. We even can hit the NPC who's walking around, crash some object and another random car. This game one of the best Need for Speed offline clone game. It has a similarity graphic even the game size is very small. Overall, I really love that the game's control is really good and satisfying to play. The gameplay of Turbo Tornado is we can do a variety of a car modified and repaint the car color as you like with the lowest price. Remember to upgrade your car engine to maximize the top speed and car acceleration way faster. We can upgrade the engine, brake, suspension, nitro, ECU. The price will increase based on the level modified what you upgrade. If you feel you are ready enough, then get into the racing point to earn some rewards. Anyway, you can double the rewards by watching the ads, besides to help the developers as well. Best game offline high graphics for Android iOS. Naruto Fanmade. Naruto Fanmeet. I'm still looking for the actual game's developer of this best Naruto game. It is a very interesting graphic with a 3D characters model. Seriously, the whole village is really busy. We will see so many random NPCs walking around the city, but we cannot interact with them. We cannot even touch them and hit them with our skill. I really wish the developer would keep making this game become the best offline RPG open world for Android iOS. We can do some movement action skills like Kage Bunshin, Rasengan, and transform ourselves into a 9-tailed beast. Unfortunately, we will not see any enemies. Even in the battlefield's area, it's still nothing. Please the developer continue this project and comment on the video. Then I would be really glad to show my subscribers your games. This is the best high graphic Naruto games offline for mobile.